Hey, all you movie lovers out there! Have you ever wondered what pets do when their owners aren't home? Well, that question can be answered in one movie called The Secret Life of Pets. Unlike this dog and cat over here, eagles like me wouldn't make very good pets. Is the life of pets a secret to truly uncover, or do we have better things to do with our own lives? Well, the answers are all ahead, so sit back and listen. It's YouTube's JB Eagle Reviews.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
The story. Here's the story of what pets do when humans are nowhere in sight. Max is a spoiled terrier who enjoys a comfortable life in a New York apartment until his owner adopts Duke, a giant and unruly canine. During their walk outside, they encounter a group of ferocious alley cats and wind up in a truck that's bound for the pound. Luckily, a rebellious rabbit named Snowball swoops in to save the doggy duo from captivity. In exchange, Snowball demands that Max and Duke join his gang of abandoned pets on a mission against the humans who've done them wrong. Here's my point of view about this film. It's similar to Toy Story, like how Max is Woody and Duke is Buzz Lightyear. Both characters don't get along on their first meeting, but start becoming friends later on. Also, like how toys do secret things when humans aren't around, pets do secret things when their owners aren't home. The animation. Get ready to see animated pets do their things. During the park scene in the beginning, you can see Gru from Despicable Me walking his dog Kyle in the background. Among the horde of cats attacking Max in the alley, there are several references to famous cartoon cats. Among those, there is an orange fat cat with a close resemblance to Garfield, the Siamese Cy and Am from Lady and the Tramp, and the black white-faced Francis from the 1994 film Felidae. If you look at tattoos, you can see a unicorn, a nod to Despicable Me, and another that says, Made in France, where the animation was done. There is also the Triforce design from the Zelda games above the butterfly. Snowball's emotional reference to Ricky, who didn't make it, is an allusion to Boys in the Hood from 1991. Kevin Hart's character in the 2015 film Get Hard makes a similar reference to the same movie. Snowball the Rabbit states that in his past life, he was owned by a magician. His character looks suspiciously similar to the rabbit Alec Azam from the Pixar short film Presto from 2008, which is about a magician's rabbit. The piranha in the flushed animal's sewer is the same one used in various scenes in the Despicable Me movies. Gidget's owners are modeled after Louis C.K., who voiced Max, and Ellen DeGeneres, whom Albert Brooks, who voiced Tiberius, collaborated within the Finding Nemo films. The story in concept is nothing special, but in execution, the animation is nice to watch. Illumination Entertainment movie creators held on to the same character design from Despicable Me, where the style is simpler and puts emphasis on shape. The characters. Out of all the elements in the film, you will remember the characters the most. Max the Jack Russell Terrier loves his owner Katie very much and also has a strong emotional attachment to her, which leads to his refusal to share anything with Duke when he enters his life, especially their owner. The two are forced to live together despite their jealousy and become closer to one another during their adventure. Though he is quite fun-loving, Max is somewhat possessive of Katie when Duke comes along, despite his own adoption. Duke is sloppy and oafish. He doesn't share the bed with Max and eats from his bowl. He is at first reckless and inconsiderate, but is later shown to have a sympathetic background. Gidget, the white Pomeranian, is very bouncy and tries as hard as she can to make sure nobody is affected badly from her words, unless they really have to be. She is shown to be very loving and concerning for Max and others, though she can be very tough sometimes, as shown when she is almost caught by Tiberius and Ozone refuses to tell Max's whereabouts. Then we have Snowball, who is an abandoned rabbit and leader of an animal gang called the Flush Pets. When he led the Flushed Pets, he despised the domesticated pets of New York and their owners. He is falsely ruthless, no-nonsense, evil, short-tempered, selfish, impatient, grouchy, dangerous, gruff, grumpy, and loud. At the end of the movie, he became calm, nice, easygoing, cute, wise, innocent, caring, lovable, brave, sweet, devoted, panicky, gentle, heroic, eager, responsible, and happy-go-lucky. He is voiced by Kevin Hart, who also voiced George Beard from Captain Underpants, the first epic movie.
We are the Flushed Pets, thrown away by our owners, and now we're out for revenge. It's like a club, but with biting and scratching. See, Harold loves to draw and I love to tell stories. And this old guy looking angry right here, well, this is the worst principal in the world, Mr. Crook.
Max is a Jack Russell Terrier, Duke is a Newfoundland or Sheepdog mix, Gidget is a White Pomeranian, Mel is a Pug, Buddy is a Dachshund, Chloe is an obese tabby cat, Sweet Pea is a very obese budgerigar, Norman is a guinea pig, Pops is a basset hound, Tiberius is a red-tailed hawk, and Ozone is a hairless sphinx cat. The leader of the Flushed Pets is named Snowball. The Flushed Pets hate humans because of past mistreatment. In George Orwell's Animal Farm, Snowball is one of the two pigs who led the revolution on the farm against humans who have mistreated animals. In the telenovela The Passions of Passion, the male character Fernando is voiced by Jane Camil, who also plays Regilio, a telenovela star best known for his role in The Passions of the Santos in the 2014 film Jane the Virgin. There were a few characters in Snowball's gang such as Kenneth the Duck, Gary the Goose, Rob the Rat, Bob the Guinea Pig, Timmy the Turtle, Johnny the Chinchilla, Betta the Pit Bull, Alpha the Greyhound, and Gamma the Bull Terrier, all of which were planned to be voiced by Cheech Marin, Tommy Chong, Jeffrey Garcia, Michael McShane, Keegan-Michael Key, Jordan Peele, Jack Angel, John Segan, and Joseph Bologna. All 9 characters were scrapped from the film for unknown reasons, since Snowball was originally going to have a trio of dogs as henchmen. It's almost time for me to go. We had a lot of fun. Here's some comments about the movie before our review is done. The bus in the climax is numbered P15 and the next stop is 1st Avenue and 89th Street Station. Neither the bus nor stop would normally exist. During the construction of the 2nd Avenue subway, the bus line M15's 86th Street stop was moved to 89th Street, and 2nd Avenue is the opposing one-way street to 1st Avenue. Peter Travers of Rolling Stone called this film an animated fluffball sort of Toy Story with pets. It does everything to drive you crazy and ends up being totally irresistible. As a matter of fact, the plot for this film is similar to the same plot used for Toy Story. Bill Hader was considered for the role of Max. Richard Roundtree was considered for the role of Duke. Jenna Fisher and Jane Krakowski were considered for the role of Gidget. Will Smith was considered for the role of Snowball. Howie Mandel was considered for the role of Mel. Matt Damon was considered for the role of Buddy. Mark Rylance was considered for the role of Pops. Billy Crystal was considered for the role of Norman. Oscar Isaac was considered for the role of Tiberius. Charlize Theron was considered for the role of Chloe. This is Kevin Hart's second time playing a villain associated with a bunny. He last played a villain named Big Bunny in the 2008 film Fool's Gold. Lake Bell, who voiced Chloe, and Bobby Moynihan, who voiced Mel, both appeared in animated films where studio members at an animation company are mentioned during the casting call of main cast members outside the credits. Bell was in the 2010 film Shrek Forever After, while Bobby was in the 2013 film Monsters University. This is the only film of the franchise to not feature Patton Oswalt, who replaced Louis C.K. as the voice of the film's main character, Max. The original release date for this film was February 12, 2016, but got pushed back later to July 8, 2016. This is the third highest grossing animated film of 2016 after Finding Dory and Zootopia. The first film to open over $100 million in the United States that is not a sequel nor based on previously published material. Looks like this cat and this dog are looking at me like they want me to leave so they can get back to their nap. Sorry guys, get back to your nap. Good night, folks.
The party is on. I gotta get my crew up, my mind and gone. See you to the rest coming from my eye. Walking through the prison, Digimon is breaking them down. Me and my white talk, short, dealing, gassy color. Any caliber, do I think I knew that's why they call me grateful. Cause I'm the man of the land with it to me, the tip.